guys, welcome to your reading. For those that do not know me, I am Tabitha, your psychic, medium, healer, and starseed. Okay, this is going to be about a month-long prediction for the zodiac sign Scorpio. It is for May, but whenever it reaches you is when it's intended for you. So before I get started, just a quick reminder that if you'd like a reading with me, you can still do that. You can still book through me at my not at my website. At my email, tabithahealingcenter.com. It is linked below, but any proceeds go to the Bergling Foundation. So we do not charge for readings. We just ask that you make a donation to the Bergling Foundation on your own accord. So it's whatever you can afford. It's whatever you feel is right. So we just ask that you make a contribution in lieu of payment. Okay. But to book, still contact me through the email, which is linked below. You can also find me on Instagram. That's Tabitha Indigo Child. I can also be found at Tabby M Co. I do go live on my Instagram account. I go live there twice a week. I also do upload daily content, so please check that out as well. And then Malachite Moon Grill has just launched a new line of bath bombs. So there are crystals inside all of these bath bombs. They smell amazing. This one's the honey almond. I bought a few. She has a Mother's Day special going on right now. So if you do not follow her on Instagram, that's Malachite Moon Grill. She also does healing bracelets and crystals. I do my food wraps through her. So she also uploads content pretty daily. So check her out as well. Okay. Let's get into it. So this month for Scorpios, you guys have Azrael, Archangel Azrael, and Archangel Raphael helping you out. So I might as well just talk about Pluto now. So Pluto went retrograde on April 25th. There is like 3 planets that are going to be retrograding, Venus being another big aspect of that. But Pluto is I'm going to talk about Pluto because it rules Scorpio. So there's a lot of Scorpionic energy. We also will be coming up to a full moon in Scorpio, I believe. So this means that there's going to be a lot of Pluto brings a lot of change, okay? But it's change that needed to happen. So people are going to be experiencing endings, loss, and transformation. That's kind of what Scorpio is about, right? It is the death card in tarot. But Pluto is like the death card and the tower card mixed together. There is a little bit of a darker side to Pluto or Scorpio, and that deals more with the obsession, the power, and the secrets. So sometimes Scorpios can be like a little obsessive or possessive over things, but it's not a bad thing. Some people may find that really attractive, you know. But I find that a lot of Scorpios, they kind of know that about themselves, so they try to kind of bury it. That could just be very that could just be specific, but so they're just also saying though an aspect of Scorpio or Pluto is this stranger thing, so mysticism and kind of magical as well. So just know that if things are ending for you right now, this kind of needs to happen, and this is also the influence of Pluto, and Archangel Azrael is going to be able to help you this month with your endings, loss, griefs, and transformations. This Archangel also helps souls cross over the threshold. Which is funny, actually, now that this angel is saying that, because a lot of people are crossing the threshold into this new world and frequency and vibration. I usually work with this angel because we help departed souls cross over and find their way, but they're telling me that Azrael is actually helping all souls just kind of cross over this veil this month. Okay, interesting. So Raphael helps with facilitating healing, so and can also help travelers and facilitate bringing you and your soulmate together. Some love going on for Scorpios. Okay, so oh no, it's not time to get into it yet. So you guys got a few crystals for you. You got fluorite, so this is to help sharpen your focus. Anyone who's perpetually distracted, but has a vision that like really needs to be like projected or is worth sticking to could use this crystal. Whenever you find yourself like tempted to check your phone or like just be on the internet instead of like doing what you need to do, this is a good stone to use. It's also can sometimes help manifest money, I just heard. You also got Lumera, so slow your roll, okay? This can also help you to open your throat chakra. It's also for the hot-tempered, so like any Aries could benefit for this. It kind of reminds me of aquamarine a bit. It kind of like slows your cool, slows your fire, or cools it down. So anyone that is super agitated, that needs to stop, drop, roll, and hold, could use Lumera. So when you're feeling like the world's problems suddenly are your problems, this stone could come in handy as well. And then your affirmation for this month is the more I trust in life, the better things turn out. Okay, now we can get into it. So I see that you guys are starting the month feeling a little burdened, okay? You could be feeling burdened by very specifically in Aries. You do have the Emperor card here, which is sometimes representative of Aries. Or this could just be someone who's extremely powerful. This person's a leader. This person is probably in the public eye. This person can like command really well. People follow this person because they are heard because they're a leader of light, but because this person knows what's best for everyone, okay? And they're very passionate and motivated, so they're going to help their group get there. So this person like would have a big following. They might come off kind of like cold and detached, but this person actually has an extreme amount of knowledge and wisdom. This person has a lot of like wisdom. A lot of wisdom about, I'm hearing specifically like transformations, new beginnings, universe. Like this person is also coming through as like a high priestess. So this person could very well be you guys, okay? This could be a role that you're stepping into, or you could be like dealing with this type of person and feeling a little bit burdened by them. This person, or like, so they are saying that like you guys hold a lot of knowledge yourself. You guys also do have like a good inner knowing. Scorpios tend to be like human lie detector tests. Like, so you just like you guys would make really good detectives, I'm hearing. But they're just saying to like use your intuition as well if you are like dealing with this type of energy, but that you guys have that ability, okay? So that's one of your strong, you might even get psychic visions. You might get a lot of like psychic visions as well. Okay, so I do see a new beginning though coming. So although you are feeling burden, there like from this like energy or like stepping into this role, there is a new beginning happening. There's a lot of movement forward as well that brings in like balance and alchemy. It is calling for a little bit of patience, like with this new start, but there is this new beginning that's happening. For some of you, there may be something with your car, like you might get a new car, or there is like some sort of like new vehicle coming through. I'm also hearing too, like there's probably going to be some balance restored within your home. So I'm just seeing it become a little bit more like harmonious again. People are like working together. If you are looking to purchase a home, I do see the finances. I do see some sort of like opportunity coming through. To help with that. I'm seeing like someone get like the resources. I'm seeing it from many different forms. I'm seeing someone gets help perhaps from like a mother or like from like someone who has a lot of material wealth. Someone could get help from an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. Someone may just get like help from like a financial planner or someone that's like really good with like finances or like a bank or like something like that, like some sort of like maybe like loan. I am also seeing like just like kind of like an unexpected like abundance that you're able to put towards a home as well. Okay, so moving into your second week, like I said, you have a lot of good fortune coming for you, especially in the second week of May. So this is an opportunity. It could come in a form of a business. It could come from the universe. It could possibly come from an earth sign, Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn, or someone who is like a financial planner or someone that does really well with finances. Something could pay out really well. This person may be a business owner as well, that like offers you an opportunity. So this is like coming about, and then there's this generosity too. So from this abundance, you might be in a position to help others as well. It's like everyone kind of wins from this abundance. Okay. So I see like generosity around here, and then we have more. We have more abundance. We have good news about finances, where I'm hearing something about an increase of pay or some sort of like opportunity, something tangible, something solid and stable. Like this is all really good. Like material wealth, like this is like is going to be really good for you. Come like into like the second week there of May, okay? And it seems like it really improves your home life. Either you can like put it into like renovations in your home, or like you can like purchase a new home, or like you can just like put it towards like building a solid and stable foundation for like your children, like whatever it is. It's just like this money can really go a long way, and it can build as well. I see one pentacle turning into like 10, and then I see like you're able to even share 6 of them and still have more than enough for yourself, and it just seems to be surrounding you. You also have a new beginning in love coming. So a new beginning in love, emotional fulfillment, a nice full cup of love. And this is like a new cycle of love. You're moving into a new cycle. And this is something you've been patiently waiting for, okay? You do have good fortune here too in your second week. So second week, like I don't know if someone wins like the lottery or something, but like you just get like your abundance is coming in, and it's coming in all these different forms, okay? And I do see that you've been patiently waiting for this like new cycle, this good fortune, this new beginning in love. Like you've been waiting for all this, and this is why Pluto comes in to like help make these changes. So I do see that in the third week, there is some sort of like collaboration, some sort of celebration within, like, it seems like kind of like a group dynamic. Very specifically, I'm seeing a group of like 3 girls like celebrating. It seems like this is something that was like being waited, like someone or something was like waiting on this, or like this was like, it was like there was this waiting period. It was like it wasn't ready yet, or it was like there was like some sort of like stall or something like that. So like there was a need for like patience for this to like work out, whatever is being celebrated. It has to do with like being celebrated as well. Maybe you're also just celebrating all this good fortune that's coming in for, I heard, just you and your family. Like it's not like, this is like a lot of abundance. Like this is like abundance that like, and it's like multiple abundance. They're able to share it, okay? So like it's I don't know how to explain it other than that. It's just like everybody gains. It's like someone gets like a reward and is able to share it with everyone, and it like brings everybody financial like abundance and freedom. So there is going to be some very clear, direct communication, perhaps even at this celebration, or like this, like I am seeing like some sort of like announcement. It's like I'm not really sure, like it's really direct and like to the point. It kind of like changes things. Like it starts this whole new beginning. So we just do have this like clarity as well. This brings in clarity. But when this comes in, I see like someone walking away. So someone is like packing up things that no longer serve them and moving on. This person's walking away from conflict, from either conflicting people, conflicting views, or there is just some conflict over this like celebration and walking away and communication. And this is all coming up in your third week here, okay? So there is the star card here, which can sometimes represent Aquarian energy. So you did have you had a lot of earth energy, so Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. You had air energy, so Aquarius, Libra, Gemini. And those were like your main players. Um, oh, you do have fire energy too. Did I say that? Aries, Leo, Sag. But very specifically, like you have like like you have an Aries, an Aquarius, and a Gemini like coming through very strong. Um, so there may require some healing in the third week. It could be like somehow walking away, like you need to heal from that, or like whatever the situation is. There could also possibly need to be some healing in your love life as well. But this is faith and optimism as well, and it's wished upon a star. So someone has wished upon a star, and I see them following the stars, like they're following this star. Um, and you guys have love. You guys have love here. So for some of you, you could have to make a choice in love, but I'm hearing that like your new love is coming in. This like emotional fulfillment, this love, it's coming in for you, okay? And this could also like it seems like a lot of love is coming in towards or love just seems to be coming up for a lot of people towards the end of May, and I think it may have to do with retrograde. Okay, so we also have you guys like working really hard, probably like at your healing and in your love life, like to heal this, like you are working. I also see someone working really hard just on their craft. Just be careful that like if something upsetting happens, like you don't just like throw yourself into work opposed to like working on what you need to heal. Because I do see just some people like kind of not dealing with their feelings because and like throwing themselves into work. But you also had a lot of like this like opportunity coming through. So you might be starting your new project towards the end of the third week of May, moving into the last week. So there is like some like sneakiness or like secretiveness, or like you might feel like someone in your workplace is being sneaky, or like someone like in your surroundings. You could very possibly think that like an air sign, so Aquarius, Gemini, Libra is being kind of like secretive or sneaky. But this person is like full of knowledge. They hold a lot of power. They're very logical, methodical. This person has a lot of knowledge, okay? They're also like, they're very like, they can be very guarded. They can be kind of cold and detached at times, but it's also because they're just really focused on like what they're doing. And like, part of the reason why they come off cold and detached is because they like actually just like don't really care for small talk. I'm hearing like they're like, that doesn't interest me. Like if you want to talk about like science, or like if you want to talk about like culture, like something like that, but like if you just want to like talk about this plate, like I'm not like, and just how pretty it is, like I'm not down for that. So I don't know if that's like a really specific message for someone, but this is just like what this person's saying. So yeah. So this person like, but they are very powerful, and they can take action when they need to. They can stand on their own. They would make a good leader as well. So maybe like you feel like that person, like, I don't know, is kind of like sneaky, but you also have like a few other energies here as well. So I'm not really sure like what this secretiveness is. Like you might even feel like you need to be secret at work about like your knowledge and your power, but so we also have this like flirting happening, or like this like energy of like creativity. This person, or if it is a person, this person's like I'm hearing kind of juvenile, but they're very like artsy, like creative, and like they are very loving, very like empathic. Like they'd be like, oh, like, are you hurt? Like do you need help? Um and like, yeah, and then we have this other energy here that is like more like motivated, passionate, doesn't like to dilly dally. Like they're a mover and a shaker. They can be like a little mischievous at times. And then we have like judgment. So some of you could be like passing judgment on these type of people. These could be people in your work atmosphere. Like I do feel like they might be younger than you, or they just have like a more like youthful vibe to them. So these could all be like three people in your like work, like in your space, like in your home, or like in your, I don't know, just like in your space. I'm hearing. But there, so like, yeah, you might like pass judgment on these people, or like they could even possibly like passing judgment on you, but really, like, we shouldn't judge. Like, we're not really here for that. That's not like our role. Like, um, so you should try to like kind of avoid that. Like, once you stop like judging others, like you also can't be judged because like that just doesn't exist anymore. I don't know if that makes sense, but you're also being called by the divine. I'm hearing. I also heard X marks the spot, and I'm just hearing like I just like saw like XXX, so like I don't know if that like means something for someone, but I'm hearing that like everyone's being like called, okay? Like they're being called by the divine. Like people like are stepping into like their roles, their purpose, their power. Like this is it. Like this is the time. So we have this like very this could be a fire sign, so Aries, Leo, Sag. This person's like very passionate, motivated. This person like they show up in their male energy. So like this person, like they're telling me that they have a lot of like power and wisdom. But this person, like they're passionate, they're motivated. They could even possibly be like some sort of like motivational speaker, or like they really like to help people. Like they're very generous. They could even be like a humanitarian. This person's like in the public eye, and like people are really drawn to this person. Like they can captivate people very easily. They're very charming. They're very funny. They're like outgoing. They're very animated. This person, like, yeah, this just like human, or sorry, like humanitarians coming through really strong. Like they really care about like the welfare of like people, like, and their health, like their mental health. I'm hearing especially like animals. Um, what else? Oh, environment. Like this, so like this person, like I just hear like charity. Like they might be like a very charitable like person. Like the generosity is coming through again. So anyways, this like energy um could possibly be your wish fulfillment. You could be like wishing for somebody like this. Like they might be like the world to you. Um but it's interesting because I also see that this person is about to get their wish fulfillment, which is the world, and then you have strength. So I'm also hearing this person's like very strong, and like I don't know, like there's something about like the world here, and like um I don't know, like leading or strong or like moving. There is like this like moving aspect as well. So this person can either create strength for you, or this person is really strong, or like this could even be like you could be shifting into this energy. Um, and you can just like gain a lot of strength out of this situation, I'm hearing as well. So just a side note, I'm not really sure like when this happens, but like this little like cluster fell out. So I see you being like really upset about things that didn't work out in the past. Very specifically, you have like Capricorn energy coming through, but it's like it's something, whatever like didn't work out in the past, like it's keeping you stuck and trapped, okay? It's low vibrational as well. It's very low vibe. So you do need to like break free from that. So whether that's an old thought process, like that's an old story that keeps running in your head, or like, I don't know, I heard like maybe like things were said that like you regret, or like there's just things that didn't work out perhaps for you that like you're just like really upset about, and like it bounds you to like not move forward in a sense. Like that's like part of like your healing and transformation is like to come out of that, is to like release yourself from the devil, to break free. And like you can fly, like you all have that ability. Just know that there will be success and victory for that. You have success, victory, even public recognition for some people. And then I'm seeing emotional fulfillment. You have emotional fulfillment, like all your wishes and desires coming true. And then you have this passionate new beginning as well. Okay. So, for some of you, like, interesting, like, I see love coming in, but I don't quite see like the partnership just yet. So it could just possibly be that you need to like kind of like work through some of like that loss, grief, and ending in order for this new to come in. Because I do like they are telling me there is somebody like lined up for you guys. Like there is like new love, like there is emotional fulfillment. It's just kind of like maybe working through some of these like emotions. So they're telling you guys to relax. Everything is okay. Don't worry. It's all going to be fine. They're saying to listen to your true feelings. Do not let others talk you into or out of what you want to do, especially when you know something is wrong or right. True love, okay? They're saying this is the romance of a lifetime. So this romance that's going to be coming in for you, like this is true love. This is divine love, okay? This is because you've done all your healing, you know, you're in a new cycle and they give you this true love, this higher frequency of love. They're saying that to like live fully in the moment. So maybe you need to get outside and like listen to a bird chirp, like just look at the sun and like you know, smell a flower or just like take a second to like be like in the moment, like you know, like take a deep breath and like be like, this is so amazing that I'm here on earth in this human experience, like at this time, and like, or just like really appreciate what's around you, the beauty, because by doing that, you're going to bring in more of it, okay? It's really going to help with that like low vibrational, that like kind of like dense like devil energy that was coming through. So you guys had like the past lives that are going to be like influencing you guys or that you're working through this month is knighthood and unrequited love. So they were saying that for some of you, like knighthood, I would suggest you guys to look up like Templar Knights or Knights of the Round Table. I don't know. They also like talk about like A Knight's Tale, like the movie, like and they're just like also talking about like being a knighted as well, like is coming through. So a lot of us have done a life as a knight because you like learn a lot, especially about like devotion. So I am just hearing that in possibly in a life, like, and then we have like unrequited love coming up. So it's in some life, like, or at some point on some storyline or timeline, there was an unrequited love situation. So there wasn't enough like romance or chemistry to like to keep the relationship going. Um, so that might be something that some of you are working through, okay? It might not even have happened in this life, might have been a past life, but there was at some point a timeline where it really like hurt you or was like very it happened like for your spiritual growth so that you could learn that lesson and then like see the blessings in it. Very specifically for some of you, these go hand in hand. So there was a life as a knight and there was an unrequited love attached to it. I'm hearing that like somebody devoted themselves to knighthood instead of the relationship. I'm hearing that, you know, someone was rejected in a past life and they may have been a knight. And last but not least, your spiritual advice is counsel of light, divine orchestration, helpers in the subtle realms. So your angels, ascended masters, galactic family, like light beings, love, like light workers here on earth, like we're all like here, we're all in this together, we're all part of this great awakening. This is the Council of Light. They're absolutely beautiful energy to tap into and connect with, and they're all here helping you. You have those two angels especially helping you this month. And then they're saying soul family, call in your soul tribe. You don't have to do it alone. So you can ask Archangel Michael, you can ask Archangel Michael for anything, but I was going to say Raphael helps facilitate bringing soulmates together. So he also helps with soul families. And then that galactic angel, I'm not really sure like what their name is yet, but if you could just ask the angels to help you like find your soul family or your galactic family, that's going to help bring them towards you. Okay, well, thank you so much, guys, for letting me tap into your energy. I'm just going to close out with some words from your galactic family and from the angels. So your galactic family, ooh, they're saying freedom. Follow your heart and nurture your soul with love and freedom to grow. And from the angels, they're saying you are in control of your destiny. You are the chariot. You can move yourself forward, okay? And then they're saying, what are you waiting for? The life you dream awaits for you. So, like I said, I think it's just more aligning at this point. Like, I think that like everything is here. It's just you guys aligning with it. And I do see the financial abundance coming through for you. And that does seem to really spark something within you that allows this whole new beginning. Okay, guys, I'm sending you so much love, light, and healing. Bye.